Hey everyone, you're listening to your Daily Brew featuring your host Ezequiel Orellana
Jeffrey Cherian.
and today we're doing coffee. We're talking about coffee, all things, well, most things coffee, whatever we can cover about coffee today.
Hey,
And
episode 4.
And what else are we doing, Jeff? What else are we doing today?
We had a poll last week.
Okay.
We had a poll about whether or not what do you listen to when you first listen to a song, the music or the lyrics.
Who won?
It was like a landslide for our listeners. Anyways, it was 90% music first and 10% listener.
Ooh.
Yeah, the lyrics. Yeah, it's like So I don't know if that's just for our listeners or like. What do you listen to lyrics? No.
Mm-hmm. So, that was like the whole. Yeah, that was the whole thing that kind of.
I don't think it's that. Usually that like. I think it's more now than that.
Yeah.
As far as
I guess, but I don't know. Everyone. I mean, I gotta admit, everyone likes a sick beat over like.
Well, I guess that's why. Yeah, that's why like trap's
lyrics,
pretty popular nowadays,
yeah.
right? So that's pretty interesting.
What else are we doing today?
What else? So we are trying. So we're gonna talk about coffee, and also we're gonna get into. We have a flight of samples. We're gonna pit Starbucks, Dunkin', Frappe Joe's, the coffee shop I work at, and Ohmies, right? Is that your favorite coffee shop?
Yeah, it's like that's like our mom and pop kind of coffee shop in this case. And
yeah.
Then, is Frappe Joe like a chain?
It's not a chain.
It's not a chain.
Yeah, okay. He opened it where the old Starbucks used to be on Lincoln Highway in Edison. It's by the Dunkin' and Starbucks. It's next to the Dunkin' and Starbucks actually. Mm-hmm. So this guy's going up against some real competition. My boss. So yeah. Let's see how he fares up against them.
Okay. Alrighty. I guess before we get started into the flight sampling, and for those of you who aren't aware of what a flight is really just a small sample of various types of a drink. Usually it's beer or draft beer, wines, liquors, other things like that. But like Jeff mentioned just a few moments ago, we're doing coffees and we're also doing espressos. So a single shot espresso from each place, as well as their plain black dark roast, no milk, no sugar. We're in for one hell of a time today.
We're taking it straight black.
Yeah. So we're gonna kick it off with coffee, right? Coffee. We're starting.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start coffee, and we're gonna have our lovely social media coordinator, who is basically our everything coordinator, bring out our coffees.
So while she's bringing it out, tell us about your coffee experience, Zeke. How'd you feel about coffee?
Okay, so
what's your experience with coffee? When did you first have coffee? What are your thoughts on coffee? Your coffee philosophy.
Café.
Your café.
My café con leche. What's coffee experience? So I think it was about like 15 or 16.
That's when you broke your coffee virginity?
Yeah, primarily,
Off
because
of coffee.
Yeah, because back then, 15, 16, I was with an all-white American girl who loved her scarves and boots and basic Starbucks. Yeah, so as basic can be, and it was not a good time. But it was the introduction into a long time knowing of coffee. So I mean, starting out with Starbucks isn't the worst thing on the planet. Mm-hmm. It's a lot better than starting out with Wawa.
I guess it's a good standard, right?
Yeah. So I think Starbucks is a fine standard, especially now. Yeah, and that's because now they have all their single origins and blah blah blah. So, which at the end of the day, unless you're like a coffee aficionado, doesn't really matter to the average Joe. Anyways, so that being said, a lot of kind of close there. That being said, a lot of my coffee experiences since then have not been Starbucks, and they've been kind of like evolving. And as a result of being with my current girlfriend and future wife, that's she stares at me in disgust. We kind of go all over the place looking for different coffee shops, trying out a bunch of different places. far and wide as far as New Jersey stretches. And we went to Boston over the summer. We also tried a bunch of places in Boston as well. So really put us in any town, city, wherever you put us in, and we're going to try our best to find a nice coffee shop.
That's awesome.
So
I know you said college is when you really got into.
Yeah. So definitely college, the sophomore year, junior year, especially college, just getting used to kind of like driving around and the idea of like traveling for an experience.
Staying up super late.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So I mean, like those things, like the staying up late and popping in a Keurig K cup. I mean,
I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah. So or like it's just getting Starbucks super late or whatever. I mean, that's all, fun and games in college. Well, not games, but it's a whole hell of something special in college. But
shout out to all the college students going out right now. We feel the struggle. This one's for you.
But that being said, yeah, a lot of that experience started out in college and has evolved since. So it took me a while to get used to, driving for this experience of like, a really good cup of coffee and, lattes and espresso drinks and what have you. So, but I owe it all to, Danny. So shout out to her Instagram pages, at
she started a new one.
She also started a new one. She has a new business page at Quinto Danielle. There we go.
Follow the page.
Taking every moment of this as she watches us right now.
Follow the
page. But we don't care. So if
you want a good photographer,
promotion. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, she does photography services, packages, and all that stuff. So shout out.
Lit.
So at Quinto Danielle for her business inquiries and at Danielle Quinto for all her personal fun stuff. And at ydb.pod. If you're not following us on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram. Give our YouTube channel a like, Your Daily Brew,
Yeah.
Promotions.
Do it.
So let's go ahead. Let's kick off this flight. I think we have the coffees first, correct? Yeah. All right, so we have the coffees as the first row and the espressos as the second row.
All right, so we're getting a signal.
Oh, I see what she's saying. Okay, so sorry, that's my bad.
No, the espressos are later.
Yeah,
these are all coffees.
So
all right.
We're gonna that is the same coffee. That's the same coffee. That's coffee 3. That's coffee 4. Okay, great.
All right.
So here we go. We're going in with coffee number 1.
All right. Okay.
All
so we don't know what are in these cups right now.
We've got absolutely zero clue what's going on.
It can either be Dunkin', Starbucks, Frappe Joe's, or Ohmies.
Yeah.
So this one, I guess, color-wise, it's a darker one, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
compared to the other ones,
I'm gonna kind of compare it to the other ones.
Yeah, it's definitely darker.
They look about the same. I mean, it's a little bit darker. I mean, is there like sediment? Oh, that smells like burnt bean water. Wait. Oh no. Okay, grab the second one.
Okay, grab the second one.
Actually, here you go.
All right.
Smell that first. It smells full.
It's like a sweeter.
Yeah. And
sweeter
now,
one. The second
just
one.
breathe in, and then smell this guy. All right, ready?
I get lightheaded from all the sniffing.
Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You smell that?
It's like a burnt.
Yeah.
It's like a burnt.
All right. So here we go. Coffee number 1. I thought it was gonna be a lot stronger. It's a whole lot of burnt.
I mean, there is a burntness.
It's just burnt, man. So I mean, burnt beans. Anyways, that's not good.
What would you rate it out of like a 5 or a 10?
Oh yeah, let's do it a scale of 1 to 10. It's a better scale.
Would you? Yeah. Oh yeah, 10. Yeah, more accurate. Out of 100.
So on a 1 to 10, I think this is like the most basic that coffee can be. So I'm gonna give this a 5.
5. Okay.
What would you give it?
Ooh, well, I don't usually. I guess as far as my coffee experience, I don't really drink coffee as much. I've been getting into it more.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just get iced coffees. Now that I work as like the barista at Frappe Joe's, I've been having it more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is Frappe Joe's though. I'd be very surprised if this is Frappe Joe's. I'd give this. I guess I give it a 5 too.
Give it a 5?
Yeah.
I think this is like a perfect baseline coffee. It's basically like if you were to make something at home.
Do you drink black usually?
If it's a coffee, no, never. Almost never.
I don't either.
I mean, like I'll drink a black espresso shot.
This is just all opinion. So
yeah,
any coffee aficionados, I'm sorry.
We're sorry if we
call everything bitter, probably, but
well,
there's like a burntness to it though. There's definitely a burntness.
Yeah, like it's
I would be surprised if this is one of the more specialty ones, like Ohmies or Frappe. You think?
I don't think it is.
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
this is either Dunkin' or Starbucks.
I think it's Starbucks.
Okay.
Do you want at the very end figure out, or you want to like?
All right, we'll try and call it. We'll try and guess it.
All right, so first one, I think
this first one, I think it's Starbucks.
You saying Starbucks?
I'll say
too?
Starbucks.
I'll say Starbucks.
So it's a 5 and it's Starbucks.
5 and Starbucks.
All right, so let's put I think she wrote the things on the bottom of the cups. So
yeah,
we don't have to finish it. We don't have to put ourselves through that misery.
All right. All right. You want to?
Yeah, let's just put it off to our sides.
Okay.
Okay. Put it in order. There we go.
Burntness.
All right, so the second one. Here we go. That one that we said smelled sweeter. So let's see how this already smells so much more.
Yeah, it's like you said fuller, right?
Yeah, it's like it doesn't smell like it's burnt and then it's water. It smells like it's like one just homogenous thing.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2.
Wait, do we drink the tonic water or whatever?
Oh yeah,
we bought like what is it? We got like
sparkling water, tonic water. It's supposed to help cleanse the palate when you're drinking coffees. I don't know how accurate this thing is, but Danny and I found this out in a coffee shop in New York. So.
Oh yeah. Hey, pour it into the mic. Yeah.
All right.
It's like super nice.
All right, everyone, we're gonna have some ASMR right now. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's.
All right. Palate cleanser.
Delicious.
Mmm.
Oh yeah.
Yum yum.
Oh yeah. I love seltzer in the morning or
in the afternoon.
Morning in your case, right?
Yeah.
So how do you know? You just looked it up. It was like a palate cleanser.
We went to some coffee shop in some fancy place in New York, and that's what they said. So it worked. It did work.
You cleared.
And that was with an espresso shot. It totally cleared it out.
Wow.
So.
Okay. All right. But yours, you had tonic water, right?
Yeah, I think there's a slight difference. Maybe it's the quinine, but I don't know. Anyways, it feels a lot better than it was before. So let's go number 2.
Do we compare it to 3?
No.
All right.
Let's just do it. That's such a familiar. I see. Like that is. I know what that is. I know what that is.
You think it's Ohmies?
That's totally Ohmies.
Mm.
This is the when. This is definitely Ohmies.
I'm trying I'm so bad at it's like after notes or whatever, like what it's like the taste is supposed to be like.
You want to know what the aftertaste is?
Okay, you tell me.
Prune juice. That's what the that's what the aftertaste is.
You're right.
It tastes like prune juice.
Oh my gosh.
It tastes
That is. I don't. That's really accurate. Do you like that?
I don't like prune juice, but I know it's. Oh, hey, I didn't say I like it. I said it's
your
Ohmies.
favorite coffee shop, but you don't usually drink it black like this, do you?
No. I think that's Ohmies, but it's far and above better than. Well, I shouldn't use those hyperbolic.
How do you
terms.
know that? How'd you?
I spent so much time there, man.
Did they say it's like a prune?
No, it's just I don't know what kind of roast or origin, but I mean that's Ohmies.
The roast is prune.
I think
the origin
it's their single origin prune roast
juice.
But again, these are all dark roasts, so that's their darkest roast.
It's just prune.
Yeah, that's really what it is. So if you like a very
that's so
light,
accurate.
Yeah.
How'd you like nail on the head? All right, he knows this.
Okay.
What?
Put it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. There we go, Jeff. Okay. All right. So. Number 1, I'm going Starbucks 5. Number 2, what's your rating on number 2? On what I believe is the Ohmies coffee.
I don't like prune juice.
Okay, so what's your rating?
I actually, I don't know. I guess would it have to be lower than this one? I guess like a 4 or 3.
Yeah, 4 or 3.
But you know, like compared to the Starbucks one was actually
more coffee-esque.
Yeah, so I'd give it like maybe a 6, maybe 5 or 6.
Okay, yeah, you can change your rating.
All right, so maybe a 6, and then this would be like a 4.
So yeah, I still strongly believe that that's Starbucks, the first one. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm gonna keep it as a 5 because I think to me that's a perfect baseline coffee. The Ohmies, because I know what it tastes like with milk, it's kind of biased, so I can't. I know with milk it would be a lot better. All of these would be a lot better, obviously, but it would be better than the Starbucks coffee. that being said, as is, I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's a little bit lower because it doesn't have that deep roastiness.
That's interesting because I thought the specialty coffees would score higher, but then again, we don't even know if it's Ohmies.
We don't. Yeah. So I'm gonna say.
But I really agree.
I think it's Ohmies. Yeah. Number 2, I think it's Ohmies, and I'm gonna say a 4.
4.
Right?
Oh, okay.
So let's go.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I like me a deep roastiness.
Man, it's seltzer, man.
All right.
How do old people drink this stuff? Anyways.
Number 3, man. All right. Ready?
Yeah. Clink.
All right. Smell? What do you think?
I think. I think it's not as full as the second one. Do you think?
It doesn't smell like much.
I think it's better than the first one. The
it's
first
better
one had
than the
like
first one.
That burnt.
Yeah, it was just burnt. This one.
You think it was just a bad batch that first?
Maybe.
Or, like,
I don't know.
How do you burn coffee?
I don't know. All right, let's go. Oh gosh. Oh. That's so bad. That's awful. That's terrible. That is. I'm sorry. Whatever.
It's very
It's so watery. It's like I know this is gonna sound stupid, but this coffee is wet. Like
I really hope it's not Frappe Joe's.
If you can,
I really hope.
Like,
but then again, it's drip coffee. So I really hope it's not. But it's definitely watered down. It's
so what? Like this is the equivalent of an Americano.
I just want to preface that I brewed the coffee and pulled my own espresso shot. So I am not liable. I don't want to put Frappe Joe's down. Put the blame on me, guys. Chatal, my boss, I'm sorry. If he trashes it, it's on me.
Hey,
Frappe Joe's is a great place. I don't think it's Frappe Joe's. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Dunkin'.
Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot we have
if
Dunkin'.
If it is Frappe, I'm still learning how to be barista, and it could just be that. But
hey, if this is Frappe Joe, I really
also part of it's not hot. It's actually like
all of these are lukewarm because it took us a while to set up as normal things do, and we didn't want to nuke it because supposedly I guess when you nuke coffee in the microwave, it does something to the way it tastes or the way it smells or whatever. So I was like, all right, let's just not do it. So I mean, we're dealing with lukewarm coffee here, obviously not the best, but. I mean, what do you do if you take forever to drink your coffee and you drink it black? Yeah, it's gonna get lukewarm, and if
we're doing it for those people
bad, then
people after work who still have coffee in the car.
Why buy it?
What's the best coffee to have after work that's been sitting around? Which one can sit around the longest?
Good. Who can chill out in the summer sun in your car?
You're still.
I have to give it more than one shot, but that thing is just not good. I'm sorry. If coffee could be wet, that's it. And it's just gross.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna say Dunkin', and I'm giving that a solid 1. That was horrible.
I think it's Frappe, man. I feel bad, but
I'm so sorry for that. I'm sorry to your boss.
Chatal, my boss, and he'll probably say it's trash too.
I'm very sorry, sir. For my friend here.
But I think it's maybe a 2 or 3 for this one.
Yeah,
and I think it's Frappe, and I think I messed up, but or maybe it's just cold. I don't know.
All right, man.
Hopefully it's Dunkin'.
I hope it's Dunkin' too.
I hope it's Dunkin'.
This last one, I know we didn't talk about color, but it looks like it's the second darkest.
Oh,
that first one.
The 2 in the middle actually have like a lighter.
Yeah, the one we think is Ohmies and the one we think is Dunkin'. Those 2 are lighter, but the Starbucks, what we believe is Starbucks, and what we believe is this last whatever. I guess
should be Frappe.
They're dark.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a dark roast.
All right. So let's wait, let me do my little tonic water.
That noise.
She cringes. All right. Man, wait. Downy.
I'm never gonna drink seltzer in my life.
It's horrible, right?
Maybe when I'm old, like my palate will change or something. Like people get as used to
when you like prune juice.
Yeah.
Do
people actually like prune juice? I think it's just one of those things where you kind of.
It's one of those things where it's like Metamucil. Like you just kind of have to drink because it's a health thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sniff it.
Yeah. It smells like coffee. No, like I know that sounds stupid. I know that sounds.
I mean,
ignorant,
we're just telling our opinion at the end of the day.
But it smells like. It smells like
it smells normal.
Keurig
it smells normal.
K-cup.
I think this third one coffee. You can smell that it was kind of watered down.
Yeah.
This first one was definitely burnt, and the second one was fuller. But in the second one is what we said it was.
It was like this sweetness when you smelled it, but it was pruny when you tasted it.
Because we said it was Ohmies, right?
Yeah, but this one
was a fuller.
This one smells like the first one and the second one had a baby. It's got that fullness, but it's got that kind of roastiness.
Okay.
It smells a little bit burnt, but it smells full. It doesn't smell like it's burnt.
I really hope this is frappe. You want?
All right. Oh gosh. I hope it didn't spill. All right.
I think this one's frappe actually.
That's good.
I think this is. I hope this is frappe.
All right. This one's good. I hope it's frappe too, because that means you can pull some, you can do some nice coffee, man.
I mean, I just put it in the machine.
That was a hell of a sip you just took. Yo, you were like sucking it like a vacuum, like a.
Isn't that like the I watched this YouTube video of the guy, like he does coffee tasting.
He like slurps it.
It's like air. Yeah, you
like,
gotta get the air in there for your palate so that way it mixes in.
They also
something.
say this. Yeah.
But then it's, I guess at a certain point it's like noxious, right? It's like
there you go.
That was too much. Clearly, I just went into my windpipe. Anyways,
so I guess at this point, I still stand with all of my guesses. I think that everything is correct so far, and I think this frappuccino, like frappe gel.
I'm gonna say this is frappe,
and I'm gonna give this.
Actually, this tastes like what the air smells like at the shop after I just choked on it for a second. Like, this is what I smell like after work.
This is what my job smells like.
Like, I feel it in my back of my throat. Anyways,
if someone served this to me hot, I would not mind drinking it as is, just plain black. Like, that's how good it is.
That's supposed to be our house blend if it's the frappe.
I'm giving that. I gave like the Starbucks quote unquote, or what I assume to be Starbucks, a 6. So I'm giving that guy like a 7 or an 8. I
think I agree. I think
7.5.
Actually, I would demote Starbucks and put this on 6 or 7. I would put Starbucks would be 5, and I think this is frappe.
You don't think any of them are like out of this world, like 8 and above?
I'm not a coffee drinker. Maybe you put some milk in there, maybe it'll be amazing.
No,
but actually, let me see. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying like I give it a 7.5. It's close, but I didn't say like it's whoa. I'm sure that $20 a pound coffee from like Whole Foods is pretty solid if you do like a Chemex and you pour over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a 7 though.
All right, man.
All right.
So that's that. We'll kind of go through all that stuff, and you'll see. That's the coffee portion, and you'll see all that stuff on Instagram. So let's get on with the espresso. Oh,
no, let's
find out which one's which. So what was the first one, Danny? The first.
It's on the bottom of the cup.
The first.
She said
it's on the bottom. It's Starbucks.
Wow.
Okay. Cool.
What? Okay. All right,
so Starbucks was burnt and wet, and it wasn't homogeneous.
So what my boss was saying about it, Starbucks has like usually uses like robusto.
Yeah.
Beans.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of like acidic taste, and that's like the blend they use. They use that and Arabica. So it's more of a bitter taste, and I guess they burn it apparently.
Man, it's not good. I just smelled it again, and I kind of.
It's like it's. I don't know if that's all Starbucks is like that.
I gagged a little bit when I smelled it again.
I know a lot of people don't like Starbucks. A lot of people say it tastes like piss, right?
It's
Starbucks.
not good. That's why I stick to their espresso, man. I don't get their coffee. I don't get anybody's coffee.
But all right, yeah. So that's Starbucks. It's more about the zing than about the actual quality. But Starbucks is supposed to be better quality than Dunkin'. But let's see. Anyways, so this was Ohmies.
Ohmies prune. I knew.
Yeah, second was
I told
Ohmies.
You, man.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah, that's Ohmies, all right.
Wow.
You yoga masters. All right.
And prune juice, apparently.
Yeah.
Was it actually you think it's in their blend? Some sort of
I'm sure it's like some.
But like, I can't believe you got that.
The cherry of it. It's green or something. You know,
it's like a fruitiness.
Like that. Yeah.
Maybe that's.
It's like the fruity floweriness that makes it pruny. I'm sure other people would probably say it's cherry or something like that. I'm sure probably Danny would say it's cherry or whatever. But
I think that's.
It's funny how we have, we have that same palate-esque.
I Maybe I just agree to everything you say.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just a yes man.
And the espresso one, when we do the espressos, I'm not gonna give you I'm not gonna say anything. It's all gonna be you.
You're the more more about coffee than I do. I'm just gonna say it's bitter all around, probably.
You do the espressos.
Man. All right.
I'm not gonna say a word. You guys hold me to it. I'm not saying a word. All right, during the espresso.
Oh man, I just screwed myself over. But anyways,
number 3 is what we said was Dunkin', right? Number 3.
All right, is it? Yes.
Dunkin'.
Okay.
Yo, we're freaking.
My boss won't fire me.
Yo, your coffee's good. I'm not gonna lie. Your coffee's good.
Oh man, Chital, yes, thank you. I mean, yeah, it was Frappe Joe's, of course, obviously.
Of course, obviously it was
Frappe. Of course. Anyways, but yeah, I'm surprised Dunkin' scored that low.
Dunkin' was awful, man. It's like,
what happened?
I don't know why they water it down. It's so watered down.
Maybe it was like leftovers
and they needed to stretch it. Like, that's gross. And then you're gonna stretch
apparently my boss was saying that like the blend, they add chicory to it.
What the heck is that?
Chicory is it's like a wood based. They add it to the blend.
Oh,
has like a little like a smokiness to it. But yeah, it's supposed to bring out the coffee more, but like it's just really
doesn't bring anything out anymore.
There is like some sort of like a flavor profile to it, but it's so watered down that like. But then again, it's not really about people add stuff to it.
Yeah, but like
you showed them like dark, right?
Yeah, I did everything. Like I said, like give me your dark roast, plain black, nothing else. When I ordered, so I ordered these things, and then Danny prepped everything, so we had no idea what they were. But yeah, when I went to Ohmies and Starbucks, and Dunkin', I got the dark roast, whatever the dark was. All right, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
So let's dump these out. We'll take a quick break, and then set up for the espresso. So yeah.
By the way, this frappe, the 3 different origins on this one. Mm-hmm. Ecuador, South America, Indonesia, and Kenya.
Really?
Yeah.
That's.
I guess that's why it tastes good.
Screw the single origin. Let's go triple origin.
That's the house one. Anyways, yeah, break time.
All right, break time. And we are back. All right. We're going to get into round 2 of flights for espressos now. Single shot espressos.
And I didn't even I don't even drink espresso. I didn't even know what espresso was until maybe a couple of months ago. That's essentially what lattes are. It's espresso with a bunch of milk.
Drink. Yeah, that's all it is.
It's just really high concentrated coffee, essentially.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, there's espresso blends of beans and all that stuff, but that's as far as my knowledge takes me. So right before we get into this, I know earlier you asked me what was my experiences with coffee. Mm-hmm. What were my experiences with coffee? So how did you get started? Because when I mentioned a while ago, you were not a coffee drinker from what I remember. No. And then I guess within the span of like 2+ years, something happened to you, man.
It's just like I didn't go right into coffee, right? Usually it's like you try out like the for me it was the coladas, the coffee coladas. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know, I guess, and then I felt a little caffeine and it's like, oh, I gotta have more of this. I guess that's when the addiction started. Yeah. And eventually I was like, I'm tired of this ice. I don't want this ice. Oh yeah. I always want the coffee. Give me the coffee. So then I probably got the most sugary, I guess, cream and sugar with like caramel and an iced coffee. And I mean, that was delicious. But then, obviously that's not healthy. So we cut off with the sugar. And then I just had the caramel and the cream, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I'd usually have it like for college, when you get tired. That was for me. Oh yeah. And also like band practices, like after coming back from college, it's
which we still have so much more to talk about when it comes to your band.
Yeah, that's definitely something to unpack.
I know we did music, we did kind of origins and stuff, but we need to get into you and your band because there's a lot to. There's a lot to dig into there, man.
Maybe we can invite some band members over too. We'll see.
Bring the ones that show the least amount of, energy. The deadest one.
Oh, that'd be.
Don't name drop now.
That'd be interesting. anyways. But yeah, so yeah, after like college, I need energy, so I'd have to have an iced coffee. I'd buy it for my bandmates, and it would just, it bring me back to life, honestly. And it hit me immediately. It's crazy. Are you good?
No,
is this from before?
It's funny, like the way you said it. Like, I need energy.
I do.
Like, I can't live without the coffee.
It was crazy. Like, I don't know if it was a good thing, but initially, so it's weird for me. My mom tells me not to because I think it makes, I guess I'm sensitive to it because I don't drink it as much. I know people who've drank it since they were like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
There's one girl that works at Frappe Joe's. It's like she has like straight up espresso like in a cup because her parents are like Cuban, so they just like they have straight up.
They have the cortados and cortaditos and
they
Cuban espressos.
That's their coffee.
Yeah,
it's espresso.
Yeah.
So I guess I only had it like more later, so even just like iced coffee just zing me out. Now I think it's more mellow because I have like the double shots and whatever. But because I since I started working at Frappe Joe's, I make the iced lattes for myself with caramel. So good. But yeah, I don't know. That's me right now.
You can plug Frappe Joe. All right, tell the people. No, because I haven't been there yet. You guys can call me all the bad friend or whatever. I haven't been there yet.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my boy.
I mean, you opened up 2 weeks ago
to train.
I'm so glad you hired me. Thank you for hiring me, Chital. Anyways,
yeah, tell us about Frappe Joe. What are you guys? What do you guys do?
Oh man, I'm a representative of Frappe Joe's. Okay, hopefully he doesn't get mad at me. So basically, this is what the spiel I tell people when they walk in. It's like, all right, so we specialize in like drip coffee, like hotter iced coffee drinks, like fraps and cappuccinos and lattes and what have you. We also have like smoothies and anything under the sun. We say anything that national brands have, which quote is Starbucks and Dunkin'. We have it.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't want to say we do it better, but last coffee thing, kind of was a little better.
It was the best one, but so is it like a mom and pop kind of like coffee shop type thing? Like
this is the only one of its kind.
Okay. All right.
And this guy Chital, his business card says coffee snob. He knows his stuff. He owned he was a franchise owner of Dunkin' for like 10 years before he moved into his own thing. He had a restaurant and now he's doing this coffee thing. And he's like, he knows his stuff, man. We should invite him. I was like asking him if he wanted to join in. He listened to our podcast last week, and
we should take the podcast on the go.
We could.
Yeah,
honestly, that would work out. So that way, he's always there.
And then during your break,
he knows his stuff. He was telling me all about like how coffee started. Like it originated from Ethiopia. Coffee, like some goat herder saw his goats eating the fruit, and they were like buzzed out, and he was like, "Yo, what's up with that?" And then that was in the 6th century, and here we are. We're just stealing coffee,
tasting flights of espressos from all over, literally Woodbridge Township, Edison, all this stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, it's specialty coffee, and we focus on quality, and we're probably going to be priced a little higher, but the idea of it's supposed to be for the experience and for the quality of the coffee. That's what it's supposed to be about.
I will let you know what's priced high. How much is like a small hot latte?
I want to say it was like $3.95.
You're good.
But like right now the prices aren't adjusted yet, I think. But get it while you can, I guess.
Anything less than $5
for a small?
That's just how it kind of goes. Like, I mean, how many ounces? Do you know how many ounces it is?
I think a small is like 16.
16 ounces?
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Think so.
Yeah. That's perfect. That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
So, that's Frappe Joe's for you. I mean, I can't think of anything else right now. They're probably gonna do food soon.
Oh yeah, I saw that, right? Like food's coming soon.
We have breakfast items, and we're probably gonna go into like Mediterranean food because it's like Mediterranean falafels, baba ganoush.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be next year, but we're
it's gonna be one hell of a cafe. So
yeah.
All right, man, that's cool. It's a nice little plug there for Frappe Joe. Where's it located?
1 Lincoln Highway, Edison, New Jersey. It's next to Edo, 7-Eleven, Starbucks, Dunkin'. Rite Aid. It's next to JFK.
There you go. So,
damn, yo, give me a raise.
Hey, Mr.
Chatal? Coffee snob.
Mr. Coffee Snob. If you're ever interested on coming on the podcast and telling and educating us about coffee and the other people, our other listeners, we're more than happy to have you on. It'd be a little Q&A, kind of interview-esque. That'd be a lot of fun. So if you're interested, let Jeff know, and I'm down as well. So all
right. How long was that? That was like a long. That was a long plug.
Don't worry about it, man.
Anyways,
it's your job.
All right. Anyway, so espresso time. Let's see if Frappe Joe's can continue its streak.
Let's kick it off. All right. So same thing. 1 from each place. Again, Starbucks, Dunkin', Ohmies Cafe, Yoga Bar Studio, in Roselle, and Frappe Joe in Edison. All right. So we're gonna start off with number 1.
Man, I'm gonna be so buzzed after this. Each one of these are double shot.
I needed this. Woke up this morning, drove over to the Catskills to get some pictures with the lady. It was a lot of fun, but we're tired and we're grumpy. So this is really like a life.
We drink we need tonic water. I'll just drink a little bit more.
Man,
you drink it already?
No, I love. You
sniff it?
Love the smell of espresso.
Oh, it's a lot stronger than coffee. It's like
Oh my goodness. It's so good.
It's just like a warm hug.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just like winter and fall. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. I mean, it's full, it's bodied, it's espresso. You can't go wrong. So let's do it.
Oh boy, that's strong.
That's nice.
I forgot espresso. I usually just have it in lattes, but actually no, I've been having it more since I have to pull shots and stuff. Making an espresso machine in the morning, you have to dial it in so that way it pulls a certain way, and then you have to have a lot of bad espresso before you pull good ones. This one's pretty good.
I think this is Dunkin'. The only reason why I say that is because when I've had like single Dunkin' shots before, they kick you in the mouth so hard with the bitterness. Like it's almost kind of like if you've ever had any pill, whatever pill, like a medicine or whatever, that's the capsule with the powder inside. If the powder or the pill is ever popped and you get the powder in your mouth, it's this kick. It's this horrible, harsh bitterness.
You have the strangest metaphors.
That's literally
no, but I get it though.
That's literally what it is.
It's just like I want to say this is Frappe Joe's actually, because I only know their espressos, and I feel like this might be it. But then again, I have to give the other ones a taste. I'm not fully set on Frappe. I think it's Frappe's. But you think it's Dunkin'?
But on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give that's a robust.
Yeah, I think it's.
Sorry.
No, you can go nuts, bro. Actually, I don't know. I'm like.
How many times in your life do you ever say robust? You know.
It's the perfect word for it.
Perfect word. It's seriously so full, it's so robust, and it's just like a mouth kicker. So I'm gonna give it a solid 6.
Every time you say something, I'm like, now I'm doubting myself. I don't think it's. I have to try the other ones.
Oh my gosh.
But however, comparing it to like what I've had at Frappe Joe's, this does seem like a little like a different flavor profile, I guess. Maybe there is a bit of that chicory-ness of Dunkin', maybe. Mm-hmm. Personally, I would give this like between a 4 or a 6. I just have to try the other ones honestly to compare. Yeah, I'm so iffy on it.
This is so much harder than the coffee. All right,
but it's definitely more. I guess once we try the other ones, it's probably more distinct because the other one's like watered down. This is actually concentrated, right? So it technically should be easier. But
I promised everybody that I was gonna let you give the ratings, and I wasn't gonna say my ratings. I just screwed up on number 1, but I got 3 more chances. You're going to say all the ratings. You're going to give the details. I'm not saying a word. I'm just going to give my facial reactions. That's it. All right.
This might be really embarrassing.
I'm going to let it be as embarrassing as can be. Here we go.
Gosh, people love that. I hope. Oh, yeah. Dude, if you move it from side to side, they'll get the... you hear that? Mm. Imagine someone listening to this in the car. It's just like fizzing in their car speakers. like someone's in their beat down car and like that's just the breaking point.
They're in their 99 like Honda or whatever.
And the fizzing just breaks apart. Just because of the fizzing.
Like my bass can't handle it, man. It just can't. It can't handle
imagine
those
putting
mids.
bass on this. Oh, dude. Anyways,
yours is so much more fizzy than mine. This. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're pouring Pellegrino?
I'm trying Pellegrino. I'm trying to give it a shot. Okay. Because we said no before.
I've never had Pellegrino in my life, and
it's not good. It's like
I thought it was fancy water.
What's that one?
Canada Dry. This is Canada Dry.
Canada Dry and Schweppes are like the best. Man.
So this is Canada Dry.
I'm gonna knock this back.
I've known this since I was a child. No, I don't know anything about Canada Dry. I like ginger ale. I don't know a seltzer person though.
The problem with Canada Dry, well, I mean, I know.
Oh, we're taste testing seltzer now.
No, it's just like the whole Canada Dry versus like Schweppes. Like when it comes to ginger ale, the Schweppes, the German or whatever it is.
Is that how you pronounce it?
That's how I come to know to pronounce it. It's probably horribly wrong, but it stays much more fizzy. The Schweppes stays fizzier longer under the same exact conditions than Canada Dry. But I think Canada Dry like tastes a little bit sweeter, so it tastes a little bit better to me. But to each their own. Yeah, that's so much better than the. All right, number 2, man.
Man, that's worse than espresso. And espresso's not bad, but I just can't. That's seltzer. Anyways.
Oh, this is. I can't. I almost messed up.
No, I was waiting for him to say something, and then he looked at me with. I hope the video captured that.
Yeah, it did.
All right, let me show the first one.
I feel like such a fool now. All right.
Anyways, there's definitely a difference between the first and the second. Yeah, there's actually it's like a harsher smell in the first one. I don't know if I did something wrong to my mic. It's more like. Anyways. Second one, it's actually less stronger than the first one. The first one actually has a very distinct smell. The second one, yeah, it's actually a lot more tamer, isn't it? Come on, man. Come on.
I'm not gonna give you my ratings, but I'll agree with you. Yes or no? Yes, I agree. It's much more tame. I could finish that. The second one, I could finish it without a problem. That first one, I would not.
The first one's it's very harsh.
It's almost now compared to the second one. It's much more difficult.
You want to give it a try? I'm gonna jump into it. Oh, you tried it already?
Yeah, I already tried it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not giving a rating. At the end, I'll go through my ratings, but I'm gonna let you go through that. I'll just agree with you or disagree. What do you think it is?
That, man?
What do you think it is?
I mean, actually, if you this one's darker.
That
than the
one's
first.
black. Yeah, that one's like tar. The first one. This one's brown. Looks like coffee.
I was gonna say the second one's So this one has a sour taste. The first one. The second one's a licoricey darkness.
I'm very not for nothing. I'm very impressed at what you just said because that is exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, good. All right, so I'm not I don't. It's not like I don't know anything, but
I kid you not. I S you not. That is literally what I was thinking. Maybe I just took that
from the color, but it's actually it's like a rounder flavor. As opposed to the first one being a sharper kind of a acidic, soury, whatever.
And this is why we work together. All right.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Anyways.
I'm proud of you, man.
Oh, anyway, so my rating, given the roundness of it, it's good for lattes, I guess. But because it's not going to stand out. Actually, no. I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. If you want a sugar bomb, you're going to have to go with the second one. But if you want something that kicks, you want the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But
your personal preference.
I'm more of I want to. If I'm gonna go for a latte, I obviously want more. I want to taste espresso, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'd go lower on this one. So the first one would be 6, and the second one would be 4.
Okay. I'll give like I said, I'll give my ratings at the end.
Okay.
So let's.
Oh wait. Are we saying which one?
No.
You said the first one. You think it's Dunkin' though?
I said it. I thought it was Dunkin', but we said let's wait till the end because it's really difficult to guess the name.
All right.
So let's I gotta swig it around her.
Oh gosh. I want to stab seltzer in the face.
This is the seltzer is really bad, people. It's probably
all the seltzer drinkers out there what?
It's worse.
You guys are what's the word?
Okay, you guys are prudes, man.
Yeah, like guys aren't sophisticated or something.
Sophisticated seltzer drinkers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't drink the Pellegrino.
I don't like to drink sour water. I'm sorry. I don't like to drink carbon. I'm sorry. I'm not cool enough to appreciate.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. All right. Number 3.
Oh man. All right. I used to chocolatey.
Holy crap. I love you. I absolutely.
But it's like I feel the
you're
love.
so right. I'm so proud of you. There we go, man.
My heart.
All right.
Anyways. Oh,
I know what this is.
It's so sour.
Wait, no. I'm gonna give you a hint, but I'll let you writhe in pain.
Why is it so sour? I hope that's not me.
Oh no.
I did
no.
no, but it's like a licorice. That's definitely licorice, man. Like a licorice. Don't you think?
No, we had it earlier.
Oh, it's so sour.
I'm trying to give you a hint.
Usually, like when it's this sour, it's like it was the water, like it was pulled too quickly. Like it was just a bad pull. That's a bad pull, man.
I'll give you a hint. We had it earlier. We talked about it a lot earlier when we were doing the coffees. That's a big hint.
Oh, but there's like a
Come on.
the pruneness,
Mhm.
the pruneness of
That's
it.
Ohmies.
But how do you? But this is specialty, right? So I thought I would. There is the pruneness to it, isn't there?
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like a. Gosh, yeah, there is the fruitiness there. So why is it so sour?
You want to know why? I'll tell you why.
That's definitely not pulled like fully.
No.
Was it a rush? They were rushed.
No. So I'll tell you why.
That's okay. So you know it's Ohmies.
Well, I am very certain this is Ohmies. Well, I'll come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your number rating?
I don't like that. I don't like the other one either.
What's your
That
number?
one's lower than the two combined. The first two, I think. There's definitely. I guess if you like to try a certain flavored coffee, that'd be good. But I don't like that type of flavor. I would give it maybe a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I don't like
don't-
going low, but yeah.
Don't worry. You can lowball it, and at the end, when we try and figure out the names, we can change our scores. All right.
Did you not feel anything from that? Did you not feel anything?
Dude, I drink espresso on the regular.
So you're just like whatever.
Because I know exactly what's happening there.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
So you're gonna tell us afterwards.
so- Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about a little
I want to forget
Canada
it.
Dry.
Ah.
Imagine if it was warm. That'd be horrible.
Oh my gosh.
I want to throw up thinking about warm seltzer right now.
warm seltzer.
That's horrible.
You want to torture someone? Just...
Oh my gosh. Because it's getting warm.
Oh man.
That's so much worse than everything we're drinking.
Yeah. Honestly, old people, man.
Oh my God.
Maybe just to lose isn't that like how it is? Like old people lose their like palate taste.
Yeah,
So they just need stronger stuff.
Stronger and stronger and stronger. I mean, because their sense of smell dies, and so your palate dies. Yeah.
So you just need like punch your palate type stuff. Like that prune juice one.
Yeah.
They'll like that. That's
All
why
right.
old people go there, right? For the yoga and also for the coffee.
Well, it's a lot of like. I'll get into Ohmies later. This will be a lot. FYI, people, this is going to be like a little bit of a longer podcast because of what we're doing and what we're talking about. So, bear with us, and we hope you're enjoying it so far. So, onward and upward with the last flight taste, the last set espressos, and the last espresso.
Why is the first one?
Oh no! I think this is you, man. I think this is Frappe Joe.
Is it a bad?
I've never.
Oh, you can't. You're holding back your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
My heart's like starting to pound from the espresso. It's like I feel like punching a wall. It's the worst when you have like caffeine and you're sitting there because like you feel like punching a wall. Like when I'm moving around and doing stuff, that's when I want to have that's when it's good to have espresso. When you're just sitting there, I feel anxiety. Anyways,
You have got the Celsi. Got the Celsi over there.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go back and taste case number 3 because now I'm confused.
One of these is definitely mine. Because I pulled it. I don't know if I pulled it long enough, but when you don't pull it long enough, it's sour. It's more sour. It's more on the metallic-y, acidic side, and that could be mine. Based off what you're saying, that last one could be mine, but I don't know, man.
No. Okay, okay, wait.
I like as far as like placing which one's which. I have no idea. All right. I'm just gonna go through them quickly and like get more of that.
Seltzer, yeah.
Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh wait, we're gonna have to blur this out because we're not sponsored. Sorry, like
we said it was Canada Dry.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah,
we're not monetized. Hey, if you guys want, you can go and donate. No, I'm kidding. Go for a Patreon. Maybe one day. Sorry.
All right.
All
right.
I'm gonna throw out. Okay.
All right. First one is definitely like Starbucks or something.
Okay.
Cause that burnt taste.
That's classic Starbucks. I'm sorry.
Third one is definitely Ohmies because we just literally talked about that.
Okay.
Second one is that roundness is Dunkin' because it's water.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fourth one's definitely me. Yeah. So it's the same coffee notes, but amplified in espresso. So yeah.
I'm not in agreement with you because I think number one is Starbucks that I agree with. And what do you give the Starbucks one? What was your rating?
6.
Yeah, right. That still stands for me. That's like a basic. Yeah.
That's Starbucks, man. It's just like. It is like you think it has a burnt taste to it?
Yeah, that's Starbucks.
All right. It's like, do you taste that? Otherwise, am I like?
No, you're not crazy. Number 2 is totally Dunkin'.
Yeah, it's like watered down. Because like it's so the rounderness. There's none of the espresso. It's not kicking.
Mm-hmm. So here's the number 3 and number 4. Oh, what's your rating on number 2?
Number 2. I
Dunkin'.
said 4.
4. Okay.
3. I said 3. Oh, 3 is definitely Ohmies. I think we said.
Ooh, excuse me.
You don't think it's Ohmies?
Oh man.
Yeah. What's your rating?
So,
oh yeah. I didn't even,
all right.
Sorry.
No.
Just the espresso. You can hear it. It's like I'm talking so much more.
So, number 1, I agree. It's Starbucks. I agree. It's a 6. Okay. It's a very baseline espresso. It's like why everyone fears espresso. Black. Like just drinking espresso because it's exactly that like that writhing in pain like bitterness to your tongue, but it makes for a great espresso based drink. Lattes, macchiatos, because you get a very strong cutting through of your espresso. Like it's not gonna taste like this is just milk, it actually tastes like wow this is espresso. This is coffee.
Yeah,
right, coffee. Number 2 is Dunkin'. I totally agree with you. The reason why, and this begs to that whole question, and we'll get into like franchise debates, like Popeyes versus whatever, but especially the big one, which is Starbucks versus Dunkin'. We'll get to that in the future, but this is why, personally, I don't like Dunkin's coffee or espresso based drink
strong
because it doesn't cut through. You put two of these Dunkin' shots, right? Into a size grande, which is a grande at Starbucks, 2 shots and the rest is milk. Okay, if I was to do the same thing with 2 shots from the Dunkin', it would not cut through. That thing would be milky, and you would barely taste the coffee.
I think the idea is just to have the.
It's just America runs on Dunkin'. It's just to keep going. It's really just supposed to be something like.
I want to have the sugar with just the flavor of coffee. I don't want espresso.
But it's like if you want espresso. With a little bit of flavor, a hint of flavor or whatever. Yeah.
Burnt.
Starbucks, burnt. Or you can drown it in caramel and pumpkin spice, which is unfortunate because that's just straight up not healthy. All right, number 3 and number 4, right? The number 3 is Frappuccino Joe's because...
You think it's Frap?
It's Frappuccino Joe's because when I tasted number 4, that is definitely an Ohmies shot.
You think so?
And the Ohmies shot is very smooth.
Okay.
Right? Number 3 is like that pruniness, like that slight pruniness that we were talking about for Ohmies coffee, but that's definitely Joe's. I have yet to have an espresso shot.
I think it's Ohmies.
I think it's Joe's.
Okay.
But I'm giving this
But he might be right because he's more of a coffee drinker and he knows Ohmies better.
No, come on.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong on this, but I'm giving the Joe's, where I believe it to be Joe's number 3. I'm giving it a 7.
Really?
I like it so much better than the Dunkin', and I like it marginally better than the Starbucks.
Wow.
Because it's got like that fullness, that deepness of the Starbucks without that just mouth kicker bitterness. Like, it's good.
I think I just pulled a bad shot and you just gave it a good rating.
I gave it a good rating. I mean, maybe I have a horrible taste in coffee, but that's so much better than the Starbucks shot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't say that, but I think it's more distinct than Starbucks. Number 2.
I think your Joe's, which I think is number 3. I think it's so much better than Starbucks.
So then you saying 4 is
4 is Ohmies. 4 is Ohmies. The reason why 4 tastes the way it does is because their single shot is a double shot. Everybody else is a single shot. They do a double shot as their single. And they always preface that whenever you order it. So
we're gonna be shocked. I feel like the Frappe Joe's had a lot, and one had a lot of espresso. Just only looking at the size, even though we're not supposed to look at size, but size doesn't matter.
But number 4, you're right. But number 4, I'm giving it a 7.
Wow.
It's tied with.
And you said 3 was 7.5.
Hmm?
You said 3 was a 7.5.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just way off. I gave 3 a 3.
No, don't worry about it.
And 4. You can tell I'm not an espresso drinker.
All right, let's go through it. What's number 1? Let's lift it, and we'll count on 3, and we'll look at it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Dunkin'.
Wait, number 1 is Dunkin'. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, hold on.
It's bad.
It's bad, but I thought 2
6.
would be. I thought that was going to be Starbucks.
So number 2 is Starbucks.
Bizarre.
That's crazy.
That's bizarre.
See how it doesn't work.
What?
We're wrong. We're totally wrong.
Hold on.
Everything I said was bull. Don't listen to me, guys. If you want a really strong shot, go to Starbucks.
What?
Post that.
That's so inconsistent. Just the fact that it's inconsistent means you shouldn't go to these Dunkin' or Starbucks.
Yeah.
You're all over the place, man. I'd blame the just fastness of it. Why is it so watered down at Starbucks? You go from Burns coffee to watered down espresso. Maybe they're in a rush.
Ah.
That's weird.
That's sad.
That's weird.
I don't know. I'm basing my ratings off of strength, and then I'm thinking about a milk-based drink.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying Dunkin' is which is now Dunkin' is a 6, but the Starbucks is a 4 because you wouldn't taste that. But that's crazy.
What?
Wow, that's insane. But number 3 is Joe's.
Joe's. Oh, I was right. That's crazy. And
I think you pulled a solid shot.
You think so?
I think you pulled a solid shot.
Oh, did I say no? You were right. You were right. You said 3 was Joe's. Yeah. Okay, so I was wrong, but
So the last one's Ohmies.
Yeah. Usually I would think this was bitter, but so you gave this a 7.5, right?
I gave Joe's a 7.5, and I gave Ohmies a 7 because of the strength.
Yeah. Okay.
So now,
wow, I can't believe I read it. You saw how my guttural reaction.
Mm-hmm. This initial retching.
Oh my gosh.
You don't like your own
Frappe
espresso?
Joe's is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just how strong it is. Like
really good.
It's so powerful. It makes you like there's like a reflexive reaction from it. That's how great our espresso is. You know, give it a try.
This is all just one big ad for Frappe Joe's. Just like
Zeke sponsors it. He's a coffee guy. I work there.
It's funny that I'm speaking so highly of it because now it's like I haven't been there yet. So now
we just hyped it up.
Like I have to go.
Now I actually have to make decent shots of espresso.
Yeah,
for
you better
guys.
repeat whatever you do, otherwise people are gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, no pressure though.
I drove near JFK for this. Like, what are you doing to me?
Yeah. But
all right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was solid. All right. That was a lot of fun.
But that just goes to show, yes, the specialty ones were definitely stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
It has
they better
to be. At the
well,
price
they better
point.
be. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money on specialty coffee. And you can't pull a freaking shot. So, you know what's funny is that all this coffee talk and everything, it kind of really quick. One of my sisters, doesn't like coffee. we grew up, our parents drank like the espresso blend Arabica, like Café Bustelo, which is like the normal Hispanic Latino coffee. She doesn't like coffee. I don't know.
Okay.
But she never liked coffee.
The older one, or
the second oldest one. But it's insane. And then I always thought to myself, I'm like, I wonder why, but I don't know if it makes her sick or whatever. But then I realized, I was just like, there's a lot of people who don't like coffee. And that sucks because coffee's fantastic.
I didn't like coffee for the longest time. So, I think I'm growing to it. Clearly, I have to grow into espresso.
Oh, man, I got you. Yeah, gotta use that little
But,
espresso
I'm
machine.
liking the lattes, so, it's coming along.
It's gotta wean you off the sugar and the
That's
caramel.
essentially it. Like, yeah. But I like the coffee was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like Frappe Joe's coffee. But yeah, it's so surprising the fact that she doesn't like coffee and you grew up in a family with coffee.
Yeah, like my parents, my mom at one point in time would like.
Did she used to drink coffee? So
my sister?
Or she just never tried it?
No,
or she tried it once
she's
or
tried
twice?
it, but I don't know if it's made her sick or if she just does not like it. I double check with her, but yeah, no, it's just a quick little story. Like I absolutely am a fiend for coffee, but my sister is the total opposite.
I just think it's interesting that like it's essentially a drug. It's a legal drug.
It's caffeine.
It's caffeine, and it's a statement that's like similar to like what, cocaine or like meth. Like
I don't know.
Well, I mean, but at a very, very mild level, it makes your heart race. It makes you more focused and aware. It raises up your
blood pressure.
Heart rate. Yeah. But it's legal. It doesn't hurt anybody, so that's why it's okay.
You're giving coffee a bad name, man.
But in that sense, but it helps people. Like I don't know, man. It's a legal drug. That's how I see it.
I just saw it as something that's enjoyable. It's a warm cup of happy. At least for me. If you're a coffee lover or if you're getting into coffee, like Jeff over here, who's a coffee lover like me,
it's anxiety juice.
I guess yeah, it's true.
It's anxiety. If you're not doing anything, it's anxiety juice. For me,
and my girlfriend too. She always tells me the same thing. She's like, I can't drink coffee before like a test or an interview or something. I'm already anxious, already anxiety, and then when I drink that, I go nuts. And
okay, so I'm not alone.
Okay.
No.
But I guess going down the list unanimously with coffee and espresso. What's the best to the worst going down the 4?
It's probably the same as yours actually. But wait.
What's your list going
for
from best
coffee
to
or
worst?
espresso or in general?
In general, what's the best to the worst?
I mean, personally, I had Dunkin' for the longest time. Mm-hmm. But lately, Frappe Joe's would be my top.
Okay.
All right.
What's number 2?
I guess Dunkin'.
Okay,
just
number
got
3.
its familiarity. I haven't had Ohmies enough, so I'm gonna have to do Starbucks and then Ohmies.
All right.
But this is just my opinion. A guy who's starting to drink coffee.
No, that's fine.
Let's hear from the actual guy who drinks coffee. Let's hear this list.
Okay.
No hype. It's just facts.
I'm trying not to be biased here, but just strictly based on what we tasted, I think at this point in time, I would say Frappe Joe is number 1.
Wow. This is just one big advert.
I guess.
You didn't pay us for this.
But yeah. Come on, man. We're scrapping the whole podcast. Screw it. We're not posting it till we get paid. Hit us up on Patreon. Number one, I'm gonna go with Frappe Joe. Dude. Number 2, I'm going with Ohmies. Number 3, Starbucks. Number 4, Dunkin'.
That's actually more. All right. So do you always put Starbucks over Dunkin'?
Nah.
That's another debate. That's the first debate we ever. When we first met up after that 2-year hiatus, that's the first thing we talked about was like Starbucks versus Dunkin'.
For an hour and a half, we went to Ohmies to talk about Dunkin' and Starbucks.
That's how we got the name Your Daily Brew.
Your Daily Brew.
Because we were talking about coffee that much, and it's fitting this topic, considering we're called Your Daily Brew.
Mm-hmm. The weekly podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
this was bound to happen. But yeah. So you side on the Starbucks over Dunkin' for that debate.
I'm going to say yeah, but we'll put up a poll on Instagram. That'll be fun.
Another poll.
Starbucks versus Dunkin', everyone. Yeah. That's gonna be the poll that's coming up. All right, this upcoming week. once this podcast goes up, go fill it out, and we'll give everyone the updates and everything.
Yeah.
There will be future podcasts where we kind of talk more and actually bring up facts and research about what's better, Starbucks versus Dunkin', or other things versus other things
and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we'll do a sciencey investigational type of coffee pod one day, because coffee and music, those are things that are
you can dive deeper into.
Yeah, there's so much substance.
We're gonna invite Frappe Joe's.
Yeah, we should. That should be its own thing, an educational pod or something. That'd be fun.
The people. Let's see what the people want. If they want them.
So if you guys have any suggestions or comments, anything you guys want to know more about or would like to hear in the podcast, always hit us up. Feel free to hit us up on Instagram, ydb.pod. You can also shoot us an email at ydb.pod. Again, that's ydb.pod at gmail.com. Okay, at Gmail. And reach out to our personals. That's mine is at Ezequiel Orellana, as well as Jeff's
Cherian 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 325 at gmail.com.
There you go. Shout out once again to Danny. Her business profile, Quinto Danielle.
Quinto Danielle.
There we go. Yeah.
Hey.
She hates every second of it, but it's all love. And her personal, I would definitely recommend. You love anything photography. You guys want to see some of the best photography work.
On point. Those pictures on ydb pod. That's her.
That's all
man.
her. That's all her.
You
all
want
those
that
and
on your profile? You want to be a model?
Hit her
Boom.
up. Boom.
Boom. You're instant model.
You want to be.
You ugly?
She making you look pretty.
Beautiful.
She making you look pretty.
She making you look pretty.
There you go.
Instant 10. Espresso, man. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I know we're being silly, but all these shout outs, all this stuff, we're going to put in the description in the podcast. You can go and click, to follow, all that stuff. We really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy this little taste test. If you guys want more of these types of things, definitely let us know. This is also going to be the first video podcast. We're going to post, I don't know if we're going to post the whole thing or snippets or whatever on our Instagram, on YouTube, but we'll see how things go. We'll obviously hear about it on our Instagram page, and you'll hear, what's going on, what's new. But let us know, give us feedback. We definitely want to hear back from you guys, and we hope you enjoy it. Podcast number four.
Hey.
And we'll talk at you guys next week.
Love you guys.
Peace.